Betting, a venture that has got many Kenyans digging deep into their pockets. For some, it's profitable, but for others, it ain't. It's just another loss to them. Football or soccer is the major sport that attracts punters. But people also get to bet on sports like basketball, hockey, or even rugby. Kenyans get to bet on sites like SportPesa, Betika, or even OddBets. But nowadays, betting shops have taken the majority of the punters who are willing to gamble upon the many games offered by the shops. For our task, we found ourselves punters to interview along the way.
My name is Bevon, a student, and I love to bet.
My name is Del Charles Odhiambo.
My name is Kevin Rob. I am a student and I like betting.
Why do I bet? I think first the first reason I do bet for fun. Mimi mse napenda tu kubet for fun, and again I don't mind you to make extra cash. Unajua kubet unaweza pata some extra cash yenye maybe au kumepangia, una get? Yeah.
So the reason why I bet, this is because I always want to multiply my money. At times, maybe the money that I always have is not enough. So that urge of wanting to have more, that's why I bet. And I also like betting. I like taking risks. So, yeah.
For me, betting is somehow like a hobby. I like betting. For me, actually, it has helped me in many ways. So I just like betting.
I started betting around 2 years ago. When I joined campus, vile nilipatana na my friends and they were betting and nikaona they were winning, and also nikakuwa na interest ya hata mimi kutaka kujua hiyo style ya kupata pesa. Yeah.
I started betting back in 2021 is when I started betting.
I started betting way back in high school. I did a lot of betting back in high school. Up to date, I'm still betting. So back then it was in high school, but it wasn't as intense as I'm doing it right now. So it was back in high school.
Process of betting. The process is always simple. First, you have to identify the betting site yenye una feel. There are a lot of different betting sites, but unafaa kila msa kuna interest yake, so it depends on una prefer, because different betting sites wako na different taxation. So after you identify your ideal betting site, you register via your phone number, kama iko na M-Pesa ama iko na Airtel Money, unaona. Yeah, then from there you are good to go.
Okay, so the process of betting, at first you'll have to identify one betting site. We have OddBets, we have SportPesa, and we also have others like Betika. So the first process is for you to identify which site do you want to use, or which site is friendly with you. After that, there are some processes that you have to go through, like having your number registered to that betting site so that you can be able to bet. And yeah.
So far I can say I won about 37,000. So that is my biggest win.
My biggest win, so far so good, 30,000. So far so good, yeah.
My biggest winning ishakuwa 7K. Yeah.
It cannot be a career. Betting can be an investment. You see, you can invest in betting, but you cannot take it as a career. It's something that you just invest, the way people invest in cryptocurrencies, trading, yeah. But you cannot take it as a career. Yeah.
I don't think tunaweza weka betting kwa career. It's something people do for fun. If other people take it as a career, siwezi jua, but personally speaking, and I think I speak for most bettors, inakwanga tu something we do for fun. Because unajua betting ni kugamble. Unaweza pata pia unaweza lose. Na I think career ni something yenye unafaa kuwa uko sure nayo, unajua ita generate income. Like uko sure like at the end of the month I'll get this amount of money. But sasa betting unajua una gamble. So sijui kama gambling is kwa career. So for me I think it can be a career, yeah.
For me, actually, I say betting is not a career. It's more of a, let's say, a place you can I say an investment where you can place your money, because you have to have money to bet. So actually, it is not a career. You have to have another source of money for you to bet. So for me, I cannot place it as a career.
So advantages of betting, you'll be able to know how to live with risks and to take risks, you see. And it also helps you in critical thinking, because before you bet, you have to analyze. You have to know, is this possible? Is this not possible? You have to be able to analyze. And also, betting will introduce you to watching football matches, knowing different leagues, because you'll not stick to one league. Because there are days that maybe you'll find the Premier Leagues are not playing, but we're having maybe Belgium leagues, Spain leagues, and you have to bet. So what are you going to do? You'll be forced also to follow the other leagues so that you can keep that consistency in betting.
Advantages of betting, it's very simple. Making extra cash. Unaona sasa, unaona ukibet na ukawin unapata pesa huko umepangia. Okay, ulikuwa umepangia but as in pesa hujafanya kazi sana, unaona. Yeah, I think that is the biggest advantage. Alafu the disadvantage ni obvious, ni moja, like yo lose. Losing, I think that's the disadvantage. Sasa una lose na maybe ulikuwa sure na maybe your game, but things zikaenda contrary to what you expected, and so unapata maybe itakuma, unaona. Yeah.
Actually, the advantages and disadvantages, actually, they are at bar. They are equal. So I can't place it at a place where I can say it has more disadvantages more than advantages. So the advantages, actually, I can say it helps you, it multiplies your money. That's the main advantage. You get quick money. But the loss also, you can lose, man. You can be on a losing streak. You can bet from the start to the last without winning. So that's the biggest disadvantage. You lose a lot of money. So you just don't put your whole life into betting. Yeah. Actually, I cannot advise anybody to do that. Betting actually is a very addictive thing. So if you are ready to be addicted to something really deep, you just gotta do it. I ain't gonna advise you to do it, but if you want to do it, just take a shot at it. You will like the process. You will really like the process. Yeah.
Hello guys, my name is Ritwan Zuma Kasim. I'm a financial advisor at Ravians Co Limited. We provide financial solutions to our clients. We also provide we render other services which include providing business opportunities to the youths. Okay, in reference to my tech and my area of specialization in terms of work, I normally render and I normally focus on the youths who are in mostly the university or who are conducting that period between transitioning to high school to university. In reference to betting, betting is something which is trending in the country, and the wide scope of just betting. I think betting has a very big impact in the Kenya's economy, in that it is evident to say that betting, it is something which is income generating. Maybe I can use example of the other entities which are conducting, which are shielding betting, like SportPesa, Betway, what is this, Betika, and others. These are like activities which are generating, which are income generating. Sure, it builds the business world, in that something which is income generating, meaning there's an cash flow in it. There is cash which is flowing in, there's cash which is flowing out. And as long as it's income generating and it's providing, or it's rather viewing profit in the business, in that activity, that means it's a business. It can be recorded in the financial statements. Motivating factor, as long as something which is income generating, that means it builds you financially, you know. In reference to also the bracket in my area of specialization, finance, something which is income generating, like betting, it provides you that gap, the business opportunity gap, to do something for yourself. Because if you bet and you happen to get money from it, you can use it to develop your living standards from one step to another. You know, before you get into something, you need to have the basic content, the basic concept. So if you're not really familiarized with the basic concept of and the strategies of betting, you'll end up losing your cash. Because if you don't engage your effort mentally in knowing the statistics, the strategic, and also the plan for it, you may end up just pumping your money and to any betting site, and you know, you may end up losing that money. And by ending up losing that money, you are like deteriorating your financial status. Yes. Anyone who's thinking of betting, and that is the solution he or she is thinking, I think it's an appropriate step, in that you see, if you don't have any other activities, you have no job, all the activities that you're trying to get into or get entangled to, they're not working. But you see, betting only involves your phone, your mobile phone, meaning it's a technology scope of view. So you'll just have to like get your phone, data, bet, generate income, do 1, 2, 3 things with it. Okay, with that it depends, because you normally find there is this diversification of your area of specialization. Because if you are meant to go to university to do a career like let's say film and technology, and you end up getting interested in this betting thing, so it weighs, it depends. But as long as it's income generating, I'll normally advise you as a financial advisor of Ravianco Limited to just embrace it. Yeah. So it can be a career, and also it cannot be a career, because it's just diversification.